Parenting a child with ADHD is not an easy task. You will need to experiment with different techniques to work out the best approaches for your child. You may also find that some days something works, yet the next day it doesn't. This is because of the unpredictable nature of ADHD symptoms. Encouraging good behavior. Specific treatments for ADHD will be discussed in more depth later on. However, here are some suggestions for coping with your child. Set rules. Setting rules and creating boundaries is perhaps the most important thing to do with your child. 1. Set rules like how much TV they're allowed to watch each night. 2. Remind the child of the rule if they challenge it, and what the consequences are of breaking it. 3. Enforce the rule. You may have to go so far as removing the fuse from the plug. Communicate with care. It is important to not be too aggressive or bossy in your approach to your child. All children respond better if they feel loved, secure, and listened to. Don't raise your voice, and try to physically come down to the level of the child when you speak to them. This encourages eye contact. For children with ADHD, it's essential to praise good behavior, the kind of behavior you want to see more of, and ignore as much of the bad behavior as you can. If your child only gets your attention when they behave badly, they often behave worse to get more attention. With older children, negotiate the rules with them so that they have some say in what happens. Your child will feel important and respected. Remember, respect is a two-way thing. Be united. It is important when both parents are present in a family that they both stick to the same approach. If parents differ in their approach, the child will become confused and behavior may deteriorate. This can also lead to the child playing one parent off against the other. Further ways to encourage good behavior. Give clear and simple instructions. Frame instructions positively. Tell your child what you want them to do rather than what you don't. Be specific about what you want rather than vague. Say, stay with me in the store, rather than don't run off in the store, or be good in the store. If possible, give instructions somewhere quiet where there are no distractions. Get your child's attention. Use their name so they know it's them you're talking to. Try to establish eye contact if possible, but don't force it. Establish routines. This doesn't mean setting strict rules. Creating structure helps a child with ADHD behave constructively. Make a note of the conditions in which your child works best. Certain times of the day may be better than others, or you may notice that your child can only manage certain lengths of time on activities. Structure your day to match your activities to your child's behavior. Do your shopping in the mornings if your child is usually better behaved then. Give specific praise. Praise good behavior. Telling the child specifically what you're pleased about will help them to remember good ways of behaving, and they will hopefully repeat them. Stay calm. Try to use a calm voice when dealing with your child. This can be difficult when they're being particularly challenging. Time out for yourself or your child in a different room for 5 minutes may be an idea. Try to reduce noise levels in the home. Don't have the TV on if no one's watching it. Use rewards. Star charts may not be successful for children with ADHD because they quickly lose interest in them. Rewards should also be small. They don't need to be material, and instant, because children with ADHD struggle to wait. Examples of non-material rewards could be an extra bedtime story for younger children, or extra time doing something they like for older children. Give your child your full attention. Play with your child. They'll love having your full attention. This doesn't mean sacrificing every spare moment to be with your child. Choose your battles with care. Focus on what is really important. Some behaviors need to be addressed immediately, particularly if they're antisocial in nature, such as your child throwing something at another person. Some things you can let go. There are people out there who don't accept that children are children, and that they may be more noisy and lively than adults. Sports and outdoor activities may help to reduce hyperactivity. Build their confidence. Encourage your child to become involved in sports or activities that they enjoy or do well in. Choose your words with care. Try to speak in positive terms. Use words that communicate ability and success rather than failure. Let your child know you believe in them and their ability to succeed. Children with ADHD often hear about what they're doing wrong. Constant focus on their negative behavior can lead to low self-esteem. They interpret negative comments as being told that they're bad or stupid. Reassure them that poor behavior does not make them a bad person. Frequently let your child know that you love and accept them for who they are, as they are. Helping your child at school. Working alongside your child's teacher is the key to helping them at school. Ask for an appointment with your child's teacher to discuss strategies for helping your child achieve their best. Children with ADHD have difficulties with language. They may have a language delay, misinterpret language, problems remembering words, or processing spoken language. Ask the child's teacher to give the child time to answer a question. Children with ADHD can become anxious when put on the spot. Speak slowly and give information and instructions in small chunks. Reinforce verbal instructions by writing them down, perhaps on the class board. Work closely with the child to determine their individual needs.